Who missed me? Oh, who missed me? I'm just wrapping up on work, guys. Let me send this email and we are ready to go. Yes, I'm sending it right away. Okay. Yes. I'm sending it now. Yes. Off you go to somewhere in Africa. Bye. Yes. The mail has gone. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. So let me wrap up on work. I'm shutting down so we can talk. Who missed me yesterday, guys? Okay, let me start with an apology, guys. I didn't intend to, go AWOL yesterday. I wrote on the community tab about the fact that I will not be able to come live, and we're going to shift the 28th episode to today. Did you see it? Did anybody see it? I usually wonder whether, that community tab is active. Hopefully, when I have more subscribers and more engaged audience, I hope it will be more like it. But welcome back to the live stream. This is Harmony series with Chisom, and this is episode 28. 28. 28 or 29? 28, yes. Right. Yesterday was 27th, and it was supposed to be the 28th episode. Yeah, 28. Yes, guys. So welcome. My name is Chisomutibeakah, streaming straight from the tourist city of Uyo in Nigeria, and I welcome you back to the live stream. We have 2 more episodes to go because this has been a 30-day show focused on women empowerment, women financial empowerment, and we have been able to give something to everyone. Even the men have had a field day, and we still make it open that way. Remember, this show was designed because March is the month where we are doing the Mother's Day, we are doing the Women's Day and all that. So we dedicated it to women, but of course all the men have been welcomed and are always welcome. And today you need to write your book, and that's my assignment tonight. Okay, and as usual, when you come on the stream, please like the video, subscribe, and even if you thought you'd subscribed before, just check in to be sure that your subscribe is on subscribe. Then share the link of this video to your group, your forum, and all that, so that everyone can come in, because writing a book is one thing you must not forget to do. As long as you're up to 16, you need to write that book. Yes. Please like and subscribe, okay? Let me give you the tea. 10 reasons why I think you have to write a book. Even if it hasn't crossed your mind yet, or you're thinking, oh, I'm young, I'm a young boy, I'm a young girl, I barely have, anything, right? I will let you know 10 reasons why writing a book is a good idea, and you should actually do it in 2025. If you ask me, I'll say begin to think about it even right now. Okay, so let's go to why I think you need to write your own book, right? And if you're an expert, somebody who has worked in an industry, you have done something, you've been part of a home, there's something you know how to do properly. Yes, African Tales are being caught. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, no matter who you are, let me check in something. Okay, no matter where you are in life, I think that writing a book is one of the things you should not ignore. Why do I say so? Writing about your life story, for instance, or about what you know how to do, nobody will be able to write it or see it from the point of view that you're going to come from. 2 people, that's the reason why siblings can grow up in the same home and experience the same things, but tell the story differently. Now, you want to be able to take yourself more seriously, because sometimes we think that, oh, we have so many years ahead of us, or, oh, we are not really all that experts, we are not really coaches, we are not really authors, we don't even know how to write. And then we forget something fundamental, that when we get to a stage in our life, we begin to look back and regret that, oh, I wish I did this when I was much younger, or I wish I did this earlier. I wish I was able to do something that my grandchildren or my great-grandchildren would have benefited more or would have understood who I really am, in that sense. And I don't want you to get to that point in your life and begin to regret, like, oh, I wish I did that. Because we have met, there's no reason why I wouldn't let you into the truth. Okay, so it's time to write a book. Yes, it's time to write a book. So if you're a expert, get more paid. When you're an expert, you get paid more than any other person, right? Because especially when you have written a book, do you know that there are two kinds of people? If you're somebody who know how to do anything well, let's say you're even a comedian, and you have a comedian who is just a comedian, right? They have a comedian who is also doing his comedy, but is also an author. That one that is an author and the one who is not an author, who do you think will be more valued in the industry and more paid? Yes, your guess is as well as mine. So if you are a coach, speaker, consultant, gamer, entrepreneur, freelancer, whoever, and you haven't written a book yet, you're leaving money and opportunities on the table. Yes, you are. And this is time to wake up to that. So like I said, welcome to the live stream. I'm Chisomutibeakah, Akah, and I help experts monetize their knowledge, grow their influence, and create multiple income streams. And that's what this channel is all about. To talk about money, business, and opportunities. And I believe that the best way for you to make money is from the things you naturally know how to do. That's why my slogan right here is making money from who you are, doing the work that you love. All right, now one of the best ways to do just that is by writing a book. Write your own book in your own voice, in your own way. So today what I'm going to break down are 10 powerful reasons why you should totally publish your book this year. Yes, and see, no matter what it is that make you, even if you feel stuck or you feel like, oh, I don't know where to start, I'm going to give you all of the keys to unstuck you, so that you can get ahead to do this thing right. All right. So number one reason I pen down is that sometimes we don't realize this. When you have a book, even if it is a book about your life or a particular thing that happened in college, or a book on a recipe that you know how to make best, everybody asks for it. Like I have a friend of mine who has never forgotten, he ate my vegetable jollof spaghetti back in 2018, the only time he came to visit me, and he had not forgotten it in 2025. Now, if I decide to write a recipe book and then embellish it more, add more of my dishes that he has not even tasted, that would make a fantastic book. I shouldn't say, oh, because other people have written recipe books, spaghetti is well known and I shouldn't write mine, right? So if you have written a book, if you decide to write a book, you're going to become an instant authority, somebody that people want to listen to, people believe in, people look up to. Wouldn't you want that? You do, right? Yes. So writing a book makes you an authority and makes you credible. Nobody can just say anything about you because they know that you have a lot at stake. It positions you as an expert. So even though you're feeling, oh, I'm not really good at this, I might not be the best at this, immediately you author a book, it positions you at that level where everybody looks up at you, and you can no longer run away from your expertise in that sense. So imagine walking into a meeting, and instead of just saying, oh, I'm an expert, you hand everybody a copy of your book. That's powerful. They don't need to ask you further questions in that sense, or rather, they will start asking you more questions in line with what they have seen your book is on. You get? That way you break the ice easily, you introduce yourself without making a lot of noise, you don't have to say so much, and you get people to believe in you without trying so hard, right? That's number one reason. When do you want that? Number two reason why I think you must write a book is that you'll be able to attract higher paying clients, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're a CEO, you're somebody selling something, and you better be selling something, because if you're not selling something, you can't be a member of this community, because selling something means you're on your way to financial breakthrough and financial freedom. If you're not selling anything, it means you're you haven't started out on that journey, and I'm kind of afraid. Why not? But I know you must be selling something. You could be selling your time. You could be selling, selling your time working in a job. You can be selling a product. You can be selling a service. You can be selling your presence, whatever it is, or your knowledge. Okay. Now you'll be able to attract higher paying clients, especially if you've been struggling, like, oh, people are always trying to pay you more. People are always haggling your price. Writing a book just takes you higher than any other person in the industry doing the same thing who has not been an author. High ticket clients trust authors more, really, because they want to know, who are you, where are you coming from, why should we pay you, who, and all that. And a book actually proves you have deep expertise, you have deep knowledge about that thing, and it makes people more willing to want to pay you your fee when you mention it. They're not going to be bargaining like, oh my gosh, why you said this is $30, why not 10? No, that only happens for people who are not perceived as experts or who are not yet trusted. Yes, so that's number 2 reason. It will help you. So if you be having issue of client not paying your fee, always haggling, author a book in that subject matter that you're known for in your business area, and see it turn around. I got a testimony yesterday from one of my students, one of my colleagues and friends, and she's like, since she started, being part of my community, learning from me and all that, she's now so confident to charge her price and her worth without feeling any type of way, right? And I was super glad, because why not? That's the whole essence, right? Now, number 3 reason why you should write a book. We immediately become an author, people in media will start seeking you out. Let me tell you, between 2014 and 2019, I was such a media delight. Like, I got 2 different radio stations to anchor any show I like. 30 minutes, 1 hour. One was even as much as I want, and I will go and take guests, and I will host the actual show, right? I wasn't paying a dime. Do you know why? Because I was a subject matter expert on blogging, and blogging opened a lot of doors for me. I have written books on it. I have done trainings on them, workshops on them, and everybody's like, oh, you can go and take an airtime and talk about this thing. Media will be at your beck and call. They will also want you as guests on their show, because now you're a subject matter expert in that field you have written. So when they need opinions, discussions, enlightenment for the public, they will seek you out. Wouldn't you want that? You've been praying all your life that you'll be your family celebrity. Why don't you take the route, right? Yeah, it opens you up to speaking engagements, also media opportunities, name it. TV stations will come after you, and I'm not even kidding. Radio stations will come after you. Most of my best interviews I've done on TV, radio came because I launched my book, and I was conducting conferences, webinars, workshops, and that workshops and webinars and TV stations and all that, they love authors because they need content. Simple, they need content. So they also need to be sure that the person they're bringing knows the subject matter, so that they're not embarrassing their show, their station, and all that. So a book can get you invited to speak on big platforms. Trust me, and this will boost your brand, to boost your confidence, to boost your personality. Don't you want that? Say, I want that in the comment section. All right? I want that. Who wants that? Who wants that? Go ahead and tell me I want that in the comment section. Go ahead. Okay? So if you came out this night to hang out with me and kind of hear the reasons I have to give, then hang in there, because I have 7 more to go. All right? So let me see. I'm interested in the comment section, or I'm in, whatever. Say something in the comment section. Let me know you're following, okay? All right. Now, number 4 reason I'll give why I think you need to be an author really fast is that, of course, you make money outside whatever you're doing, outside your big job, outside your business. Your book will keep selling. Yeah, African Tales and Be, thank you so much. Yeah, the strategy works. Your book will keep selling, and that is passive income. Remember, you're going to write this book once this year. Possibly, Logos Audibles will possibly be your publisher, right? I'm already, in a positioning for that. and then you have to go about your business telling the gospel of your book. I bought this book. There are 4 of them, but only one is there because it's here because I'm reading this one currently. I bought this book. It's owned by my friend, and it has been written about 3-4 years ago, but I never got around to buy a copy. So I went to his office 2 weeks ago and bought the 4 of them. He had written about 13 books, and I have all of them apart from these 4. The other 3 are not here, but this is one of them. Your book will sell. You see how amazing this book is. Your book will sell by Emeka Nobis, and he's also here on YouTube, so you should go check him out. Books cannot be replaced by the things you read on your phone. I'm sorry. So don't even say, oh, why will somebody buy my book? They won't buy. We will buy. Yes, we will buy. So passive income is going to keep coming because you authored your book. Books will sell. Your books will sell while you're sleeping. People will be downloading it. People will be buying it on Amazon. People will be buying it on your physical store, buying it in your bookshop. Because see, oh my gosh, I don't know if I did a video just a few days ago on this. If you know how much your book can bring you, you would have started writing for a long time. And if you're an author and understand what I'm saying, drop a comment in the comment section and let us know. Don't you think that writing a book is such a huge opportunity, it's a huge platform you're giving yourself? Please let me know, right? And again, you can turn your book into multiple other ways of income. That's what I was discussing in that video. You should check it out in the long form video segment. You can turn your book into different other products, ebooks, audiobook, courses, coaching programs, name it, workbooks. You can convert this same book into other money streams that will become passive income. It will blow your mind. So that's another reason why you should write a book. Okay, now reason number 5. Writing a book will help you stand out from your competitors. So assuming you're maybe into fashion, you sell, let's say you do ready to wear female clothing, and of course there are 1,001 people who also do that kind of line of business. But imagine you now have a style book that have been launched, celebrated. People will believe more in you. They want to come in and they believe that they won't just come by an outfit. They're going to get recommendations. They're going to get, to know their body type, the color that suits them, that suits their skin tone. Because they just believe that you are an expert beyond just selling clothes. You are like they are going to meet a doctor of style. You get what I mean? So you're going to stand out from your competitors. You're not going to be playing that whole, what are my competitors doing? You have set yourself apart. Seriously, most experts, if you must hear, most experts never get around to writing books. And that's why my company, Logos Audibles, we have taken it upon ourselves to help experts, coaches, CEOs, busy people to write their books in their lifetime, because most of them will never get around to writing books. And it's sad because time factor, procrastination, not knowing all of these reasons I'm giving you today. Most experts never get around to writing their books. So if you do, you will immediately differentiate yourself from your competitors. You become the go-to person in your field. Simple, right? Reason number 6. All right. Number 6 is that, first of all, you're going to get brand deals. Now, assuming you're into that fashion, for instance, like I talked about, they write a style book. Who else do you think will want to do business with you? Businesses who sell, let's say, materials will want you to partner with them and showcase their fabrics and all that, and you get paid for it. Because of your book, people will want to even advertise. They will even ask you when next you're going to write the second edition so they can advertise within the book. You're going to get brand deals. People who sell like accessories, any other thing you don't sell but also is in the fashion or complements what you do, you might get free PR. People will offer their stuff free for you so that you can recommend to your clients, because you understand that now you've written a book, you have opportunity where people are asking you questions, consulting you for things, asking you to come speak. So if they partner with you, you're also going to carry their brand along. So writing a book and brand deals, big companies and big brands will they take authors seriously. Trust me, world over, they take authors seriously. So having a book makes it easier for you to land business partnerships and collaborations. If you're seeking sponsorship for stuff, even you want to do an event or something, because you're an author, they'll believe in you more. They want to, you are bankable. They can put their money on your brand. Yes. Now, another reason why I think writing a book will look so good on you is that, first, it will make you have digital presence. I don't know if there are still people in 2025 who you write their name on Google or on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT doesn't know them. Google is saying, do you mean somebody else? That person will be really living under a rock. But even if you don't have so much going for you in the media yet, having a book will help you get digital presence that you could have paid millions for ordinarily. Because by the time you launch your book, you talk about it, other people read it and give reviews about it, media carries it, anyone touches you will find your book will pop up. You're the author of this book will pop up. I mean, it boosts your digital presence in a huge way. Search engine optimization, what do you think that we talk about? That's what we mean, right? People should be able to Google you and find you. It's amazing how Google you have become like a verb. Google you. Okay, we search for you on Google, search for you on AI platforms, and we're going to find everything about you. Yes, it boosts your search ranking. That's what I mean. And when people Google your name, your book will show up, reinforcing your credibility online. So you are credible offline, you're credible online. You show up at immigrations. Who are you? Even if you have to be questioned, like maybe if you're Nigerian like me, all right, and then they Google you finally, and then your book comes up, your event is spoken in comment, your media interview comes up, immediately they will know, oh my gosh, somehow they just know, oh, this is a VIP, we can't delay him or her further, and you move, right? Now, also, of course, why you need to write your book, obviously, you need to tell your personal story yourself. You don't want the story of your life distorted in any way, no matter what angle you want to take. You have to share your story in a unique way, in a way that only you can. Yeah, and also helps you share what your mission is, what you want to achieve, what your solution for the world is. Only your book can help you do that in a very sustainable way, generation into generations and generations to come. See, no matter how techy we go, books will always be there. Let me break it to you. Books will always be there. You read my lips. So don't even think that we're going to get so techy and we're going to get to a point where physical books are not going to be available. It's not going to happen. Quote me any day, anytime. All right? Because there's something that holding a printed work on your hand does. It just feels different. And when you read a printed book, you feel differently. You remember faster, than all the different notifications that you have to deal with when you're just reading online. Trust me. And that doesn't mean your book should not also be online. Of course, you should have your book online as well. All my books are in ebook format right now. I don't have any of my books that is printed. I'm going to print them, right? So yes, you can have your books also as ebooks. But what I'm saying is, never think that there's no need for you to print your books, or there's no need for you to publish at all. Now, another reason, or the ninth reason why I think you should write your book, is that your book will be marketing for you 24/7. Whether you are on a trip, you are sleeping, you are cooking, you are at work, somebody somewhere is reading your book, recommending it, talking about it. Somebody else is going to check out and say, okay, let me go buy a copy. I'm going to buy. All of these things happening independent of you, because you've already set up the structure, you've already put the product out there. Is your 24/7 marketing. Somebody in a board meeting who has read your book comes to a board meeting where they need an expert in a certain thing. The person is vehemently recommending you that the company should hire you for a consultancy. The person have never met you, they just read your book. And by the time they get the deal and you just get a phone call one day saying, oh, hello, so Mrs. This, please, we want you to come for a meeting, we want you to speak at an event, or we want you to be a consultant for our trainees on this and this and that, in line with your book. We want you to be on a retainer for 1 year, doing this and that. You'll be shocked. Somebody just read your book, believed in you, and said, oh, since we need somebody in line of this problem, this person that has written this book will be the best person to recommend. 24/7, your book will be marketing for you. Wouldn't you want that? Right? Wouldn't you want that? Yes. Don't be carried away by just doing social media alone. Have a book published in your name. Imagine instead of you explaining yourself everywhere you go repeatedly, let your book do the talking for you. Let your book do it. Let people be talking about you, closing deals for you, talking for you in boardrooms and places. Let your book market for you even when you're not in the room. That's what it does. And the 10th one, of course, is not the least in any way. The 10th reason why you must write your book is that you build generational wealth and legacy. I tell everyone who is an adult, 18 and above, write about every stage of your life if you can. Publish them. Don't just write and leave in the laptop. I have my autobiography I wrote. I was supposed to release it on my 40th birthday, and it's still on my laptop. So I know what I'm saying. I know it can be you can be publishing for everybody and forget or keep procrastinating your own as an author, but all my books are going to come out this year by God's grace, right? So please, your book will bring cross generation. See, your book, even when you're not here, in the next 100 years, your grandchildren, just imagine your grandchildren reading your book. Oh, grandpa mentioned, that means in their time there was this. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And they're reading your books. Won't you like it? Won't you like that your children can pick up your book anytime and they write their own books referencing your own book? You get? Because they know that you wrote it in your voice, in your tone. Everything there is factual. It's not somebody else somewhere guessing because you're no longer there. They are guessing that I think it was CFA that he worked in 1981. Another person say no, it was 1984. Please, I've forgotten the year. They're not second guessing. You've already had your life printed out that they can go back to reference, and even if they need to write their own book for any reason to reference your own, they get authentic information already from there. Your book becomes a transgenerational archive, a library of thoughts. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, right? Writing a book has no downtime. It has no downtime whatsoever. So which of these reasons resonates with you the most? Let me know. So we have covered 10 game-changing reasons why you should write your book. Are you convinced yet? If you're serious about scaling your influence, building your personal brand, attracting premium clients, building passive income, then writing a book is the key. It's the first point of call that you need to do before you think of that coaching program, that online course, all that. Make sure that you write your book first. Write your book first. And the best part is that you don't have to do it alone. No, my team at Logos Audibles can help you from idea to writing to scripting to editing to design to publishing to print. We can go all the way with you. Yes. So you don't have to have that overwhelming, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do again, I'm tired, you don't have to. Just click in our description box right here, you see our email address. Send us an email. Let's start talking. Let's start getting your book out. We signed up a client yesterday. We signed up 2 clients yesterday actually. Right? Every day people are logging in, and we have expert editors, expert writers. Even if you want to write 10 titles this year, it can be done all within 4 months. You get all your 10 titles ready. So what are you waiting for? Yes, we've been doing this for 15 years, 15 whole years. Yes. All you have to do, take our email address, logosaudibles@gmail.com. Send us, I want to publish my book, I want to write my book, whatever you want, and then we're going to hit you straight back with the reply and we'll get it going. Okay? If you want to be part of our community, assuming you're an editor, you're somebody who wants to learn the business, you can also send us an email, to join my community of editors and all that. So what's your biggest takeaway from today's session? Drop in the comment. If you have any questions, this is a good time to ask. Hey. So who is about to write their own book? Who is next on the line? Who is next on the line? I have such a passion too. I have several books I'm going to write this year. I'm bringing out this year. One of them is a book that is targeting singles 30 plus and above, addressing all of this, phenomenon where, good girls and girls generally, women, even men are also complaining that they can't find the right partner. And we have a large population of people who are well-read, kind, doing well with themselves, who can't seem to meet each other to get married. I'm going to address all of that as somebody who stayed up to 39 before getting married. I'm also writing a book on parenting, blended families, and all that. You should look out for it. Look out for it. I'm also bringing out my autobiography finally because my 45th birthday is on the way. I'm also going to bring that out. So you see, I have 3 books already. So what about you? Yeah, and if you want to read my previous books, I've written the Men Code Movement. I've written the Blog Smart. I've written what's the other book again? I've written how what? Blog Your Way to a Dream Job. See, my family members, they want to remind me of my book titles. I've written a book on editing or a template on editing. I've written a book for single men, ready to choose a wife template. I've written so many books, right? I'm going to drop my link in the comment section after now, so they can go look at my library of books. You can also buy them and read. I recommend that you buy them and read. My books are so deep, so motivating, and so straight to the point. You will love them. Okay, so I'll be expecting that you send us an email, send me an email, ask questions, or if you have questions right now, I will take them. Okay, and tomorrow we're going to have the 29th episode, and on Sunday we're going to wrap up this session and get into a new session, and I'm super glad for what is to come. If you're somebody who have been thinking of how to support this channel, remember you can purchase a super with the currency icon in the comment section. You can buy a super during live session, during any video. You can also join my membership. The link is also in the description box, and make sure that you join every time 9 p.m. Lagos time, Nigerian time, anytime. Okay, so shout out to Kurt Uvasi. Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining my live stream. African Tales and Beats, thank you so much. MD Maruf, thank you so much for joining. OZ3, thank you for joining. Who else was here? That's all. All right, so if I didn't call your name, maybe because I didn't see your name, thank you so much for joining. Are you convinced you need to write a book? Remember that your book is not just pages, it's power. Is power. Let's get yours written, shall we? All right, good night from Nigeria. See you tomorrow. Bye.